image mining. What is image mining and how it is important in bioinformatics? बेसिकली बायोइन्फॉर्मेटिक्स डाटा जो है काफ़ी हिट्रोजीनियस टाइप का डाटा है, जिसमें हमारे पास टेक्सचुअल डॉक्यूमेंट्स हो सकते हैं, इमेजेस हो सकते हैं, XML फाइल्स हो सकती हैं, ऑडियो फाइल्स हो सकती हैं एंड सो ऑन. When we have this sort of heterogeneous format data, then we have to take things from other domains also. अब ये other domains क्या हैं? For example, one common domain is image processing. If we are applying techniques from image processing domains to biological data, then this becomes part of image mining domain also. But again, this image mining domain, it is not just combination of image processing in bioinformatics. There is another separate domain which is data mining domain. So when we talk about image mining, we should know that there are three broader domains: data mining, image processing and bioinformatics, which is image mining in biological domain data. So I will start from definition of data mining and then I will see what are different steps which are used for image mining in this module only. And applications and working of this image mining module will be discussed later on. So what is data mining? So data mining is basically use of tools to extract nuggets of information. Nuggets means parts of information and patterns in bodies of data, and then these patterns or nuggets of data, they are used for decision support systems to perform some estimation and guessing. Now this information or nuggets of information, most of the times it is implicit in the data. Implicit means that it is not clear when we read or go through those documents, it is hidden in this data. So based on this thing, we have a very famous data pyramid which starts from data and move towards wisdom. So data basically, it is basically a collection of our raw facts. For example, if I take an example of a store, so I would say that how many items were sold in the store in a given day. That is shown by this how many. Then information. This information is basically collection of data with the context. So example would be in our items which were sold in a day, which one were sold in the lowest quality. कि कौन से ऐसे आइटम हैं जो सबसे ज़्यादा कम बिके थे in some particular day. Then we have knowledge. This knowledge is basically our information plus some set of rules. अब यहाँ पर हम ये देखेंगे in particular example that why those items which were sold in the lowest quantity, why they were unsuccessful. क्या रीज़न थी कि वो क्यों अनसक्सेसफुल हैं? क्या उनकी मार्केट वैल्यू नहीं है या क्वालिटी नहीं है, क्या रीज़न है? And finally we have wisdom. So wisdom is basically our knowledge, and then it is our experience also, that with the passage of time it will be added into our experience and we will be using this experience for our further task. So in our case, the example would be how to improve the selling value of that particular item. So we had an item, we decided which one at the lowest selling things, then why it was unsuccessful, and how to improve this selling options. So data from data to wisdom, that is one thing. Again, so this data to wisdom, basically wisdom can be calculated with the help of value parameter. So it is not a volume thing. Volume means that it is not a quantitative thing, it is basically a qualitative thing. On the other hand, knowledge, information and data, they are basically volume type thing. So if we move towards downside, we are increasing volume, that is quantity, and if we are moving upwards, then we are increasing our value. Image mining. Now what is image mining? As I said earlier, it is extension of data mining things which are applied to imaginary data. So in image data, we want to find out patterns which are specific to some multimedia objects. So multimedia objects are basically our images and then our videos. So we want to identify implicit knowledge, then relationship of different patterns or objects which are present in a given image. Now when we talk about image, there are two parts. One is our spatial coordinates and the other is our temporal information. So spatial coordinates are basically specific location of objects inside an image. This spatial information means that which object is present at what place. For example, if I talk about a person and chair, you can easily say that spatial information between person and chair is that a person would be sitting on a chair. Similarly, if I say that bird and sky, then we can say that bird is flying on the sky. The other one is temporal information. Temporal information means, as in the video, it is connected with the help of time instances. So one event happens before the other one, and then so on. So if I say that I'm standing here and giving a lecture to you people, the temporal information would be that I have come to the classroom, entered by the door, then I'm standing here, then I'm delivering the lecture. So that is a temporal sequence. So for image mining, what we need is there are separate steps which are used for finding the image mining applications. So first step is basically our images in a database. We need a set of images which we can work on, or we can start our work from those images. So this is our database in which we say have many images. On those images we will perform some task, and then we make our application. On these images we perform pre-processing. Pre-processing, major concern of pre-processing is cleaning of those images, that we want to make those images of good quality, maybe of high definition images, or remove noise from those images. Then we want to perform transformations and feature extraction. So feature extraction and transformation. So feature extraction can be done at two levels, at low level feature extraction or high level. Low levels is where we want to identify basic information related to pixel values, where we have colors, texture, shape, etc. And then high level features. In high level features we want to identify individual components in the image. Once we are done with this, then we have a clear understanding of the image with its individual parts and their spatial location. Then we move towards mining type things. So mining is that which information is not present in the image. So can we guess or can we identify those patterns which are not directly present inside the image? Once we have mined that image, then we do interpretation and evaluation. So what is our knowledge, what we have learned from this thing, और what we are getting information from this thing, that is our interpretation. कि कोई सीन है हमारे पास या इमेज है, उसे हम कैसे इंटरप्रेट करेंगे और उसको कैसे इवेल्युएट करेंगे कि वो हमारी इंफॉर्मेशन ठीक है. Once we are done with this thing, that information is stored in our knowledge base. Knowledge base means that it is combination of our information plus our experiences too. So अब क्या हुआ कि अब हमारा एक्सपीरियंस बन गया कि हमने जो सेट ऑफ इमेजेस लिया था डेटाबेस का, जो यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था और जो नॉलेज तक हम पहुँचे हैं. अब नॉलेज हमारा ये है कि अगेन अगर हमारे पास उस तरह के सेट ऑफ इमेजेस आते हैं तो उसमें से हम क्या चीज़ एक्वायर करते हैं. अब हमारा नॉलेज हमें बताएगा कि हमने उसमें से क्या लर्न किया है और उसमें से क्या चीज़ फर्दर एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं.